The Earth just had its hottest day on record. Is it time to admit climate change is real? Hello, this is Chart GPT today. Well, we've heard some interesting statistics out. We've heard talk of 2022 being one of the warmest, the hottest years on record. We've also heard recently that on July 4th it was the hottest day ever recorded on a global basis on the Earth. So we get into the details of that. I know a lot of people are in the hot days of summer. It may seem hot on a daily basis, but weather is not climate. But let's get into the charts and see exactly what we see here. You can get the reference links here on the blog post in the reference link there. But we take a look at the global temperature, and you can see the black line here is the highest ever, and all these other little lines, it goes back to 1979, or the range. So we're about a 1 degree centigrade. But the point is here that it is one of the hottest days, and this is a tracking website on a daily basis. So the question is, where is it coming from? Well, we look at the northern hemisphere, and it's pretty much in line. You can actually split the data out in this manner. Of course, it's wintertime in the southern hemisphere. We can see where the really happening is in the southern hemisphere, which is quite interesting. Now, we've been hearing reports that El Nino, which is a phenomenon that occurs near the equator, just off the coast of South America, is one of its most on record in terms of its most activity, which is causing the excessive heat. And it's what a lot of people, you look at it's the currents, and generally you can see here in the top explanation, the currents usually flow from South America to Australia. When a major El Nino occurs, it goes from Australia to South America, and this is kind of the cause. We did consult the AI to see, well, does an extra strong El Nino cause climate change? And they basically say no. A strong El Nino doesn't necessarily relate it to climate change. But does this mean climate change is not a backdrop to all this? Though El Nino may not necessarily be related to climate change, it may be indicative of what we're seeing. Is it time for people to admit that climate change is real? Go over and take our polling to see whether you agree that climate change is real and we need to start taking it seriously. It's interesting data. We have to keep track of this, and regardless, it is a science that we need to continue to watch. Don't forget to subscribe.